All right, so if you've been following along, then you'll know kind of what I'm doing over here is I'm playing with colors and trying to see how I can get this section of my homepage to kind of pop and stand out a little bit. And so I've got a lot of different colors going on over here. Obviously, this is not how it's going to look because it looks kind of ugly. At least I think it does. But you'll see that I've got a picture, a photo behind in this section over here. And so maybe the workaround is in Canva, I go and I take the picture and I gray out the background until it's kind of dull or faded a little bit, and then I upload the faded picture, and then it'll look similar to the one I've had. I've also tried to change the background of let's go back and take a look and see what they call it, right? The inner background color, because the background is actually just an image. So I'm going to take that image out because I don't want it in there. If I do put one in, I'm going to go and edit one and bring it back. And then this over here, I'm just going to go back to nothing as well. All right. And then you'll see that I've got inside of each of these text boxes, I changed the background as well. And so we can just put those back to transparent as well. All right, so and then that would give me just the different colored texts, the different color, the font, the different colored text boxes, the actual letters in different colors that I can then adjust if I wanted to. And there's the final one there. All right, so let's take that background out, and that's how you do it. If you wanted to change them, I could leave them like that. All right. Let's see what this one had over here. Your success path to playing golf. Right, so I need a little header up there. I've got a text headline already. Oh, it's there, but it was just in white because I changed it. So now I'm just going to change that to my color down the bottom, the blue. And I'm going to make it a heading. Come on, a heading 2 or a heading 1. There we go. That's fine. And that, now I can kind of describe the ascension that happens. Okay. Another way that you can make this stand out and pop just a little bit is go to the settings of the whole section and change the background color itself. Right. So I can go and do that with my colors if I wanted to. I can change what those colors are, or I could go to default colors, right? Whatever, I could mess around with that. And then I could also adjust those, right? So if I wanted that to have just a slight off-white color, so that that background is just a little different, then you can do that, all right? And you'll see that that doesn't necessarily look awful when you do it like that, right? I do kind of like what I had over here with kind of a faded picture behind that, with this being transparent and having the text kind of scroll and the pictures kind of scroll above the picture. And so I'm going to try and see if I can find a way to make that happen. But I think I'm going to have to do it in the type of image that I upload, rather than in being able to adjust the image on the fly. All right, what else can we do that I wanted to show you in this video? I think that's about it for now. Let me go here, and I want to add some. Oh, this is what I wanted to show you as well. So under the margin and padding, you've got a blue, and I'm not sure exactly what that refers to. I haven't figured that one out yet. But if I click on that box, that looks like popsicle sticks made into a box. That's what it reminds me of. If I click on each side of it, then it lets me adjust what that side is. All right. So if I wanted to add margin from the top, then that's how I would do it. If I wanted to add margin from the bottom, all right, then that's how I would do it. And likewise from the sides. All right, so if I wanted to pinch that in, but I like 10 and 10 on that one. All right, actually I don't like 10 on the bottom. I'm going to take that one out. Text there. All right, that one's going to go back to 0. But that was kind of a cool find. I liked seeing that. I didn't realize that that was an option. So inside the settings of the actual text itself, you've got this little outline that looks like the popsicle sticks, and then you can change the padding and the margin for each individual side, which is pretty cool. All right, so I'm going to add the things in here that need to be in here, the text, the dividers. I'm going to change the colors, maybe some of the size of the font here so that it's a little clearer as to what I'm describing here. The success path to playing, right? You start as a beginner, then you go from beginner to better, and from better to good, and then from good to scratch. And I'm going to just kind of tidy up this last little this section, which would be that one there, and then you'll see that the next two sections I've got on my original here, one is just a little bit about who I am, one is a little about the community and our commitments to each other. There's a testimonial link, I mean not a link, a testimonial section down the bottom over there, a little more in depth about how I came to be a golf coach, and then my footer down the bottom, right? So there's a couple of sections still to go. I'm going to go back into System right now and finish up that section that we're working on.